أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning. Welcome again to our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. For our next item on our today's agenda, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair. Madam Chair, over to you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I will call on Honorable Sila to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joyner to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم خير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. O Lord, we thank you for seeing us through the night and into this morning. We thank you for your grace upon us and wish that you will be with us throughout this deliberation this day. We ask for your guidance. We ask for your understanding. And we ask that you come with your grace upon all of us to be able to decipher what is being said and to understand what is said. We ask that you will be with us this day and forevermore. Amen.
Good morning. Witness number one.
Bismillah.
Witness number two, good morning. And witness number three, good morning. I welcome all of you once again to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Before you continue with your testimonies, I want to remind all of you that you are still on the oath. Before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sonko.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Mr. Jallow.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Mr. Jonga.
Good morning, ma'am.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Mr. Sonko?
Yes, please.
Yes, you're welcome together with Jonga and
Thank you, sir.
that witness. Now, yeah, just a few issues we want to discuss together with you because Mr. Jonga was your your CEO, correct?
Yes, sir.
At one time.
Yes.
And then Ma'am said Jallow as well,
Yes, please.
right? So you work with Ma'am said Jallow between which year to which year?
From May 2018 to 2019.
To 2019.
Yes, please.
When in 2019?
I think up
Mr.
to
Jallow, do you know?
November.
Yeah, December.
December.
End of December 2019.
And then CEO Jonga took over from Mr. Jallow
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
please.
from 2020.
2019.
No, Mr. Jonga, when did you start?
I start 1st November 2019.
Okay. To which date?
To February 2024.
Right. The geology fund, Mr. Honorable Chairman,
Yes, please.
that we were discussing the last time, the withdrawals therein, we told you about $33 million plus was received from the Accountant General's office, correct?
Yes, please.
And the amount, $33,713,176 is one butut. And there were several withdrawals made from these accounts. Now, this would be during the time of CEO Jonga, correct?
Yes, please.
Right. Now, when we asked, you said you were aware of these withdrawals from these accounts?
Yes, sir.
Right. Mr. Jonga,
Yes.
as CEO, what was the procedure in council in relation to withdrawals of monies from the account?
Yes. First, when we started receiving these funds,
No, in general, the procedure regarding withdrawals of funds from the accounts of, you have 7 bank accounts.
yes.
Now, what was the procedure in place in relation to withdrawals of monies or expenditure in general?
Yes. If there is a request from the user department,
Right,
and this request will be forwarded to procurement for the necessary documentations.
correct,
And then from procurement, then it goes to internal audit for verification.
right,
And then it goes to finance for the confirmation of funds.
right,
And from finance, it comes to the office of the CEO for
Right.
final approval.
right.
Yes.
Now, do you have a threshold?
At the time, no.
What is the involvement of the chairman?
At times,
Or you had absolute power for expenditure?
at times the chairman is informed of expenses, and then before payment.
Before payment?
Yes, sometimes he's informed, at other times he is not.
Okay. And what would be the determinant factor in informing the chairman? Is it the amount that's involved or is it on interest based?
No, it will be the amount, first the amount involved, because, example, most of these payments for communities, The requests will pass through his office, and then he will refer these requests to the office of the CEO.
Payments through for what?
For community projects.
So all these will pass through for community projects?
Yes.
Okay.
So any request that comes from the community will have to pass through his office.
Okay.
From the ward councillor to the office of the Honorable Chairman.
So for all payments regarding community projects, he is aware because it passes through his office?
They pass through his office, so he will minute these requests to my office, then I will assign planning to conduct an assessment.
Okay.
In view of assessing whether the request is aligned with the priorities of the particular ward.
Right.
Yes, and then it goes to finance for confirmation of funds, or maybe advice with regards to confirmation of funds before
Correct.
payment.
Other payments?
Other payments.
From, let's say, contractors?
Yeah, other payment for contractors. You will have an existing contract with these contractors.
Right.
And then you have a payment terms.
Right.
So the payments are effected based on the payment terms.
Is the chairman aware?
In some payments, yes, he will be informed that we intend to make a payment to a particular contractor.
Okay. Why will it be in some payments? See the amount is involved or what?
Yes, based on the amount involved, and sometimes he might not be within the jurisdiction, and those would count for some of those issues. But he's informed when he's around. But likely it has to do with the amount.
Okay.
The amount involved, yes.
So, but if he's around, then he'll be involved.
Yeah, he'll be informed. Yeah, because we have briefings, regular briefings.
All right. Now, so the briefings are every day briefings when he's around between you and the chairman.
No, not everyday briefings. Maybe at times because every day when he reports to work, he passes through my office. So if there are issues that I needed to discuss with him,
okay,
then I'll discuss these issues. And also, I never close this from office without going to his office. Then I will go there, and then we will have a discussion, okay, about issues.
And you have the management meetings as well every week or every month?
Every 2 weeks, yes.
Every 2 weeks?
Yes.
And the chairman is also present?
Yeah, he's present, or his
deputy will present?
His deputy will attend, yes.
Right. So it's correct to say that Chairman Sonko would be aware in most cases regarding major payments?
Yes, some of the major payments, yes. Because some of this contract that we sign, he is in the know.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you heard that, Honorable Sonko?
Yes, please.
You agree with that?
Yes, some of the payments, he will inform me.
Okay. No, you agree with what he said regarding the structure?
Yes, I agree with him.
Good. Now, the geology CEO Jonga.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sonko said he was never aware of any withdrawals in relation to from the monies paid by the Accountant General in relation to the geology fund.
Yeah, I would say when we started receiving the funds, I informed the General Council at a meeting which was presided by...
You wrote to the General Council?
I informed the General Council.
How?
During one of its sittings.
Okay. Would you have the minutes?
I will endeavor to ask the clerk to get us the minutes for that particular meeting.
Okay, please proceed.
So it was at that meeting that I informed the General Council that we have started receiving funds from quarrying operations, and it is meant for communities that are affected by these operations. And then it was from this moment that we have informed wards that are affected by quarrying operations to submit their proposals to the office of the chairman.
Proposals? Why would they submit proposals?
Proposals with respect to what project they intend to implement in the communities.
Why would they do that?
Because you could use that for the purpose of tracking the expenditure. On what project are you spending the money on? Before you disburse, I felt it was prudent to know what will be the purpose, what will be the project that they intend to implement.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
All right.
So once they submit the proposal, then from the chairman it comes to my office. then we ask planning to conduct the routine assessment to ensure that that particular project is aligned with what are the priorities of the ward has enshrined in the strategic development plan of council.
Enshrined in the?
In the strategic development plan
Of the council.
Yes, because
Okay.
we have a plan, and,
Right.
and the plan has
Yes.
what ward priorities has.
Right, right. How many wards are affected in general? Gunjur, Katong,
Yeah,
Pirang?
Gunjur, Katong, Pirang, where the initial beneficiaries, where you have all
No,
the
the
wards.
wards in general that are affected
Okay.
by these mining activities.
I think you have Sanyang ward.
Yes.
Sanyang ward, Gunjur ward, Pirang, Kafuta,
Yes,
Bullock ward,
yes.
and Jiboro.
And Jiboro.
Yes.
Seven wards.
Yes.
Good. Did they all submit their proposals?
Only 3 submitted
And these 3,
were Katong ward.
Katong.
Yes.
Yes,
Pirang ward
yes.
and Gunjur.
Do you have copies of what they submitted? And who do they submit to?
They submit to the office of the chairman.
Okay, let me pause there with you. Chairman, that's correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Mr. Jonga, you can proceed. Now, the chairman forwarded this to you,
Yes.
okay? So we want to have the copies of the proposals that were submitted by these 3 wards
Okay.
from you and Mr. Sonko.
Yes, please.
Yeah, 2 of you should produce the proposals that were submitted by these 3 wards, Gunjur, Katong, and Pirang ward.
Well, when it is submitted to my office, I have minute to see.
Just make sure the 2 of you you provide it, because you were the chairman, and Mr. Jonga was the CEO, so the 2 of you should be in the position to provide this document.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Jonga, we proceed?
Yes,
You have something to do?
yes, I have the reports from 3 of the wards.
The proposal
And the reports, yes.
and the reports, okay. we apply to tender the following documents. The first is the minutes of ward committee meeting held on the 22nd of May 2021. Which ward is this, Mr. Jonga?
Should be Pirang ward.
Pirang ward.
Yes.
That's why you have Lamin Diba.
Yes, sir.
Councillor Diba, correct?
Yes, correct.
This is in relation to the projects identified by the VDC, correct?
Yes.
The other one is for Gunjur ward.
Yes.
A letter from Brikama Area Council addressed to Modou Jiba of Gunjur ward with the subject funding for prioritized projects for communities within quarantine takes place. 9th August 2021. We have a letter as well, same date from Pirang ward, and the other one for Katong ward. Another document is from the Gunjur Ward Development Committee, 5th September 2022, with this heading, Report on Brikama Area Council Interventions. And minutes of the Katong Ward Development Committee's meeting to be admitted into evidence and marked as exhibit.
Sorry, lead counsel, I have additional document.
Jonga, what is this?
This is the payment deposit slips
For each of these
for each of these three wards, yes.
In addition, we apply to tender an FI bank deposit slip for each of these three wards. One for Katong ward, the other for Pirang ward, and the last for Gunjur ward.
The minutes of ward committee meeting held on the 22nd of May 2021. And these minutes are for the Pirang ward. The Gunjur Ward Development Committee report on Brikama Area Council interventions. It is dated the 5th of September 2022. The Katong Ward Development Committee meeting minutes dated the 12th of April 2021. A letter dated the 9th of August 2021. It has reference BAC/263/D. It is addressed to Honorable Babukar M. Kante, Katong Ward Councillor, Combo South District. It has the subject funding for prioritized projects for communities within quarrying takes place. I'm reading verbatim from the heading of the letter. The letter is signed by Mr. Jonga, CEO, and it is copied to the Chairman, Director of Finance, Director of Planning and Development, Ward Secretary, WDC Katong, Procurement Manager, and a file copy is maintained. A letter dated the 9th of August 2021 addressed to Honorable Lamin Diba, Pirang Ward Councillor. It has reference BAC/263/D. It has the caption, funding for prioritized projects for communities within quarrying takes place. It is signed by Mr. Modou Jonga, Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Chairman, Director of Finance, Director of Planning and Development, Secretary Ward, WDC Pirang, Procurement Manager, and a file copy is maintained. A letter dated the 9th of August 2021 addressed to Honorable Momodu Chari Jiba, Gunjur Ward Councillor. It has reference BAC/263/D. It has the caption, funding for prioritized projects for communities within quarrying takes place. And it is signed by Mr. Momodu Jonga, CEO, copied to the Chairman, Director of Finance, Director of Planning, Gunjur, WDC Secretary, Procurement Manager, and a file copy is maintained. An FIB receipt dated the 13th of August 2021. This receipt is for Katong Ward, and the Pirang Ward is also dated the 13th of August 2021. The Gunjur Ward is also dated 13th August 2021. These documents are all admitted together in a bundle as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/BKAC/MJ in brackets 1/021.
As the commercial places. Now, you wrote, we see evidence of letters written to these three wards from the CEO's office, Mr. Jonga.
Yes.
Did you write to the other wards that were affected or are affected by these mining activities?
No, these are the three words that's submitted.
No, you wrote to them. Now, if this funding come, do you not write to them first?
At the first instant, like I said earlier on, I make the announcement at the level of General Council. So wards that were affected were asked to submit.
Yes.
And then from the submission, then that's where you have this letter from my office.
Yeah, but we need evidence of those minutes that you had openly stated in the General Council that the affected wards should submit their proposals.
Okay, I took note of that.
Mr. Sonko, was that the case?
Yes.
Okay, we were also to provide the minutes as well to show that Mr. Jonga announced that the wards that are affected or were affected should submit proposals. Right?
Okay.
Good. Now, so the wards that did not submit their proposals would not benefit from the funds?
Yeah, they did not. It's only 3 that benefited in 2021.
So, under what powers were you acting when you did not give them funds? Because the purpose of this funding is to help them to remedy the situation caused by these mining activities, right?
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes, that's the case, yes.
So you deny them this the benefit?
No, I did not. Like I said, Council,
They did not receive it,
we requested for proposals
Right.
from the wards that are affected.
right?
So now it becomes the responsibility of the wards to submit these proposals.
Yes. So
In line with what they intend to do in the communities.
Right.
Yeah, because remember, each of these wards, you don't have one community that is affected. You have
Right.
a lot of other communities. So
Yeah.
there has to be that planning at the local level
yes,
in the form of a proposal,
yes.
which was not provided to my office. There is no denial on the part of my office.
No, but did you write to them to remind them that we had announced that you submit proposals, you haven't submitted your proposals, the money is still here, we want you to submit your proposal?
Yes, I will look for the minutes. I will look for the minutes.
Did you remind them? Before we look for the minutes, we want to know whether it exists. Do we have a reminder?
Yeah, the minutes should exist.
Yeah.
The minutes should be there.
No.
I did not send a reminder because after when I made the announcement at the General Council, they met and then we received this proposal from these wards. But I honestly did not send a reminder to the wards that have.
Where was that?
Well, it could be an oversight or an administrative lapse, but I did not send a reminder.
And so that will amount to a denial. Some of them would say that they were being marginalized, they were being discriminated against, that only 3 wards benefited. Even the 3 wards did not benefit from with respect to the reasonable amount that is expected for them to receive. The amount that was received is 33 million plus. So none of these 3 wards even had like more than $1 million, like $2 million is received, right? But again,
no, I don't think that is correct. We'll come to the second disbursement, and then you will be able to have the figures that is disbursed to the wards.
The second disbursement?
Yes.
Where is it? You have it?
Yes. The second disbursement was in 2023. It started while Chairman Sonko was there, but before we could disburse the fund, he was not in office at the time. So I could read the list of the amounts for each of the wards disbursed.
We need the evidence.
Yes, I can give you the list, but I said I can read it from here.
No, we need the document first. We admit it, and then we can give it to you to guide us through it.
Okay.
I hope you're not confusing this with the word allocations.
No. How many is there? So two, I have the soft copy, so be two. Yeah. Council, yes, I have given 6 of the fund transfers for the 6 wards, 2 of the other wards, which is Sanyang and Carton ward. The copies are in a soft copy.
These are fund transfers.
Yes.
How do we, sorry, these are fund transfers, correct?
Yes.
Now, how do we know it is in relation to the geology fund?
You trace these payments in the EcoBank accounts of the council.
The same payments, the same channel is used for what allocations?
The same?
Channel is used to pay for what allocations?
I don't understand.
Council should give allocations to the wards, right?
Yes.
Every year.
Yes.
How do we know that it's not the one?
If you go through the list, you will see the payment details. And then there was a ward planning meeting that was held by each of these wards to identify their priority projects. I also have those ones in soft copy. So if you go through...
We have here payment details, ward priority project, fencing of Buffalo football field. The other one is ward priority project, electricity expansion. How do we know that this is not the normal ward allocation for projects that are embarked on with these communities?
That's why I said report is generated at the ward planning level for communities, for wards that are affected by quarrying operations.
Right.
The report of which I have. So if you go through the statements, because these are RTGS forms for EcoBank.
Right.
If you go through the EcoBank statement for this period, you will see the payment records.
Where the reports you're referring to, are they the ones you submitted, or you have separate reports for this?
No, I have separate reports for the second disbursement. Yes.
Okay.
They are in soft copies.
Okay. Then you get those reports, get these ones, these payments, join them together. So when you're explaining, you can refer the commission to the reports to show that these payments are in line with the geology fund.
Okay.
That's what we want, because if they stand alone, they would not give any information to the commissioners that the payments made herein are not ward allocations.
No, I can tell you as CEO, as accounting officer at the time, these are payments not for ward allocations, but for communities that are affected by...
I trust you, but I want you to link it. I want you to provide evidence, documentary evidence to link the allocation to the geology fund.
Okay.
You have done that. We have seen evidence of that here. You have provided us with a report to show same.
Yeah, I can print out the report. I have a copy of the report in my laptop.
All right, so we'll give you this.
Yeah.
back.
Mr. Jonga, please note what you've been asked to produce.
Yes, thank you.
Now, for the second payment, we will leave that issue for now, Mr. Jonga, and we'll give you time during the break to go through your documentation and so that you can advise us. So, what is the total of the second phase altogether?
All together.
How much did you give Gunjur Ward for the second phase?
For the second phase, 1,014,825.71 budut.
0.71.
Yes.
Carton?
Carton 950,100.
Pirang?
Pirang also 1,014,825.71 budut.
Now, add the three will be how much total?
It was more than these 3 words.
It was more than
The second disbursement is more than 3 words.
You gave the other wards, there were allocations for other wards too.
Yes.
but they didn't submit proposals.
They submitted. That's why if you look at the report that I'm quoting, the report will tell you which of the priority projects is agreed upon by the ward for implementation.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll wait for that then.
Yes.
In total, how much did you submit? Did you distribute? All together based on your own calculations?
Yeah, for the wards that are affected by quarrying operations is $11,872,404.
All right.
$404.
So
Yes.
give us a tabulation,
Yes.
so that you would know exactly how all these wards benefited, right?
Yes.
Now, this $11,872,404 is 97 buttons. You subtract that to the 33 million.
Yes. Before we could do that, there are other additional payments that are made from these funds, but the purpose.
No. Let's just stick strictly to the geology fund and the monies that were supposed to go to the wards. So if you have paid, which you will justify, because what the amount we have is $3,818,525, right?
Yes.
But the amount you said you have is how much? It's 11 million?
11.8. The 3.8 is the first disbursement.
Right. Altogether would be 11.8.
Yes.
11,872,000.
Yes.
$404.97. Now subtract that from 33,713,176 is one butut.
Maybe you could help to do that. I don't have a calculator with me.
Your phone. I'm using my phone.
But I'm told not to use my phone, so I put it on fly mode. Can you please give me the figures again?
11 million.
No, I got that one. You said the 33.
33 million. 713,176 is one butut.
Okay. $21 million.
21,840,000.
Yes.
$771 is right.
Yes.
So this is what is outstanding if we are to go by your calculation, correct?
Yes, but like I said earlier on, there are additional payments that were made from the funds.
No, we will we will come to that. We will
Okay.
come to that.
All right. Thank
so
you.
out of the 8 million plus 8,870,497 plus that was paid, you minus that from the money that was received altogether from Accountant General for these quarrying activities, which is $33,713,176.01 per total. Yes. The balance will be $21,840,771. Is correct?
Yes.
Good. Now, do you have explanation as to where this money or how it is spent?
The balance.
Yes.
Yes, I have records here. There was a payment of $62,400 that was paid to Tauto Village.
To?
Tauto Village within Jabang Ward. This was 2nd July 2021.
Where's the voucher?
I do not have the budget now, but I can provide the,
okay.
the records.
Is this in relation to the mining activities?
Well, it's for extension of water supply.
No, is it in relation to the mining activities? Is it in relation to the water development for the mining activities?
No, that's why I was saying there are additional payments
that are not related to the purpose of the geology fund.
Yes, exactly.
Good?
Yeah.
Good. And there were several millions that were submerged that were really used to pay your debt as well for the banks you were dealing with as well.
Yeah, that was as a result of the poor management of the accounts, yes.
Yes. So now, the funds that you are saying, the funds you have currently read out, that is the $68,000 is plus, paid forward?
62,400 is for
Right.
extension of water supply for
Right.
Tauto Village. The other payment...
From which bank was this
Vista
payment?
Bank. Vista Bank, dated on the 2nd of July 2021.
How do we know these are funds from the geology?
If you go through the bank statement, you will be able to see the records.
Yeah, we'll see money is there, but we will not know that it's the geology money. It could be the council's revenue money. You don't have.
You could see you could see the receipts of the payment, the inflow from these funds.
Was this the only fund that was present this time?
It was one of the major funds that are coming to this account.
That's my problem. You run a mixed account, right? So
Yes.
it's not a revenue. The Finance Act 2004 requires that there has to be one account for all revenue, so that you would not mix that with any other income or any other money that is received by way of any arrangement, right?
That's correct, yes.
Good. So if you have this account and then there are other monies inflow as well from other sources that are not from the geology fund, how would we know that the money that you have spent here is from the geology fund?
No, aside from the geology fund, the other funds that are coming are from the daily market collections.
Yes.
And these are not all, let's say, all market collectors that are paying at this particular bank.
Right.
I agree with you that there's an improper management of the accounts.
Right.
The funds should have been in a special account,
right,
to be able to manage the account.
Right.
Yes.
So now, if you are to tie it down to the geology fund, what would be your proof?
If you have the inflow and payment occurs within a limited time frame, then obviously, and then there have not been any major inflow other than the payment from
Not major. Don't say major inflow. There had not been. We would need that there were no inflow within that period. So you get the point.
Correct.
So if you have in the account $1 million from geology, we see that.
Yes.
So we do not see any other inflow.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if there are withdrawals from that account, then you can relate that.
Correct. Yes.
To the inflow. But if
Correct.
there are other to the inflow from geology. But if there are mixed inflows, then you cannot say this money is from geology.
But Council, how about if you have inflows that are very minimal? You know, let's say you have 1 million from the funds. And
so
then
my point is, guide us. Get the account.
Yeah.
You want to have the account? Do you have the account here? From is it FI Bank, Vista Bank?
Yes.
You have a statement of account. So we give you give us the timeline. If you want to do it after, you can do it at some point as well. Mr. Sonko, sorry,
Yes.
Jonga, you will need time to go through the account. We can give you time to go through the account.
No, I already did. I have the dates here. So,
No, not the dates. We need the actual documentation. We need the account itself, so that you can have time during the break, go through the account, advise the commissioners that from the moment the inflow was received from geology, we did not have a substantial inflow from any other source, or there was no inflow at all from any other source, so that the money that was withdrawn from the account can only be logically concluded that it is from geology fund.
yes, I could do that.
So we can give you time during the break.
Thank you.
Would that be convenient with you?
Yes, it's at your discretion.
If you don't need it, that's okay.
No, of course, I need it to tell the commission that these are the payments that comes from the fund.
Exactly.
If I have the bank statement now, I would do it. But if you suggest that
We
we
just
do
want
it,
to give you time. We
Yeah.
just want to give you time. So you go through it and then you can tell us.
Okay.
You understand that? So that you will not be coming back and forth. Right? Now, why will you not spend the money? Just before that, Chairman Sonko,
Yes, sir.
were you aware of these withdrawals from the accounts?
No, most of the time, as I said during my first testimony, I am not aware of most of the withdrawals.
Okay. The CEO Jonga, that's your chairman.
Yes.
Was he aware of these withdrawals and these disbursements?
What disbursements?
All of the disbursements, whether it is for the projects or for other purposes?
Yes, most of these disbursements are kind of conducted in a form of a ceremony, and chairman will attend these ceremonies.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, when the geology funds were, when they are to be paid to an account, how does it occur? Because we see this money is paid to different accounts, right? By the accountant general, correct?
Different accounts.
Yes. Is it, or is it only FI Bank that they pay to?
The first one was EcoBank, then the rest of the payments were
FI Bank, Mr.
yeah.
Bank.
Yes, so there are only two.
Why the change from EcoBank to the rest?
Yeah, because the idea is because EcoBank was our main account.
Yes.
And then you had a lot of revenue coming in, trade licenses and other sources of revenue.
Yes.
So the idea was to have this account separate so that it can be managed properly. But eventually, that purpose was defeated.
Now, who would give this account to the accountant general? You?
Yeah, we wrote a letter.
We as in who?
Council. Sorry, has the CEO.
But the chair was aware?
The letter that I wrote to the minister,
Right.
he was copied. I cannot remember vividly whether I had a discussion with him, but I had a discussion with
But he was copied?
Yeah, but I had a discussion with the Director of Finance that I think it's better we have these funds into a separate account to be able to manage the funds properly.
Separate account, that's the Vista account?
Yes.
So it was purposely meant for the geologic fund?
Yeah, but like I said, you had other sources of revenue that were also...
Then it's not a separate account then?
Yeah, exactly. No, I said the idea was initially to have a separate account for the funds.
Right.
And that was why we wrote to the ministry to ask for approval to use that particular account
Right.
for the funds.
We need that letter as well.
Yeah.
Please write that down. Now, why are you using these funds to pay out your debt with the bank? You had minus balance in Vista Bank account in several instances. Why are you using the account to offset your loans that you are receiving, or the overdrafts that you had with the bank?
It was due to the poor management of the poor supervision of the account.
But you knew you had a minus balance in this account. You knew you had loans or overdrafts that were secured or contracted with these banks. So it was intentional.
No, I think I would say it is due to the poor supervision of the account.
What does that mean? So you did not know that the banks were the minus, that overdraft was secured or loans were contracted? You did not know?
No, of course I know, but sometime before the inflow, let's say from the funds.
Yes.
Maybe you will expect kind of an inflow to be able to offset the current,
But it didn't happen once. It didn't happen once. It happened multiple times.
Yes, it happened several times.
Yes.
That's why it.
So why would it be an oversight?
No, I do not say an oversight. It's a poor management or supervision of the account.
No, I said intentional. If it is poor management but not an oversight, then it was managed poorly, but with the knowledge of the managers, that they knew that it was happening, they were aware it was happening, but you had poor decision making.
No, it was not intentional. But I would say it's a poor decision making, poor management of the account.
It was what?
Poor management of the account.
What does that mean? How would you define poor management of the account?
Yep, because the funds, the accounts should have been a special account for that particular
Right.
fund. Yes, and that did not happen.
Right.
The initial idea to say, okay, we want the funds at this account was to avert that. But eventually, we couldn't just stick to the course.
Right.
So you had, we were taking overdrafts from the same bank, and before we could, let's say, repay the overdraft from our collections.
Right.
So these funds will come, and then eventually it will sink.
That's why I said you were aware that the accounts were at a minus.
Yes.
And it happened the first time, monies were paid, and it was used to offset the the loan or the overdraft, correct?
Yes.
And then the second time it happened again, right?
Yes.
And it was used to offset many millions, the loans you would take. You would go and take a loan, funds will come for something else for the communities, which you should not benefit from. And then you use those funds to offset the loan. So it happens several times. So several would mean intentional. If it is once, then you were caught unawares. It happened the first time, it happened the second time, the third time. So how would you say that it's not intentional?
No, I wouldn't say it is intentional. I think
It's a mistake?
No, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. It's due to the poor management of the accounts. Because if the accounts were properly managed, that should not have happened.
When you had the first inflow in October 2021, the account was at a minus $1,239,855.
The first inflow, which bank?
This would be EcoBank. Your first inflow was EcoBank, correct?
Yes.
And October 2021, you paid Sheriff Sait, a contractor, from this money, $1,187,604.37, correct? For the road maintenance and rehabilitation contract in Brikama, correct?
Can you please repeat the figure? You said 18 October 2021?
20th of October 2021, Sheriff Sait, a contractor, was paid $1,187,604.37.
Yeah, this is a payment from Vista Bank, not EcoBank.
Vista Bank, I said, yes, it's Vista Bank.
Initially you said the first inflow came at EcoBank.
You and I agreed that the first inflow was at EcoBank and it was changed to Vista, right?
Yes.
Yes. But this one in October 20th, 2021,
Yes.
is for Vista Bank.
Yes, that's correct. So
Right?
yes.
Good. And you paid Sheriff Sait's amount
Yes.
from the money.
Yes.
Why?
Well, these are the additional payments that are made from these funds. So because these are projects that we deem at the time.
Was the chairman aware of this?
The chairman was aware of the contracts that we have at the time.
No. Was he aware of this?
This particular payment,
Yes.
I will not be able to recall, but the chairman is aware of the contracts that we have with SAR Construction.
But you don't know whether he was aware of this payment?
I cannot recall.
Would you be able to provide us with information? We were interested to know whether he was aware of this payment.
No.
If not, it will be solely on you.
No. Well, I cannot confirm if I have informed him of this particular payment, but I can confirm that he is aware of the contracts that we had with Sheriff Sait and other contractors.
Payments are different from contracts.
No,
Payments and contracts are totally different.
No, they are not different. I don't think so.
Anyways, why are they not different?
The payment terms is part of the contract.
You can have a contract without payment.
No, well...
Is that possible?
No, to me. Public Works?
To?
Public Works?
Yes. Do you not have contractors that say you did not pay them? That they have outstanding payments?
No, that is different from what you just say now.
No, I say you have a contract. Having a contract is one thing. The mode of payment is another thing. If the mode of payment is embedded into the contract, it can be breached. It can be violated. The contract stands, but you have violated the mode of payment. So the payment procedure is internal in your office. Correct?
No, the payment procedures is dependent on the payment terms. You're
not listening. That's the issue.
No, I'm listening.
You're not listening, Mr. Jonga. Let's take it back again. Maybe you understand. This is not a debate. We just try to outline that the law says the authority for expenditure lies between the three institutions: the office of the CEO, office of the chairman, and office of the general counsel itself. Correct?
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
Now, what is the procedure for payment? You look into the various documents.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
And you advise yourself.
Yes.
Right? The law says there has to be a threshold.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And then the chairman must be able to clear you in for certain limit that has been placed by the general counsel. Correct?
Yes, but I've said earlier...
Listen to me first. Is that not the case?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so that when the general counsel says that over $1 million, you must clear this with the chairman, no matter what the contract says, you have to have clearance from the chairman. If the chairman did not clear you, you can't effect payment. Correct?
Yes, but there was no threshold.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Because you have to understand what we're discussing. Is that not the case?
Yes.
So the payment structure in council is regulated by the financial manual.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
Now, the contract is just the agreement you have with the contractor.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
It's an agreement which can be violated. Right?
Yes.
It can be violated.
Yes.
We have seen contractors come in here and saying that they have not been paid. We have seen issues of overpayment. That you're supposed to pay a contractor $1 million, for example, they are paid $2 million. That would not be in accordance with the contract. That is not in accordance with the contract. So that tells you the discretion lies solely on the paying authority, which is you, the council.
I will respectfully differ with that position. You know, for Brikama, there's
which position are you defining for?
The issue of the payment terms, you know, not being not relevant, you know, to the contracts.
Relevant, but let's move on. I didn't say relevant.
Yeah. Just allow me to say this. If
Mr. Jonga, can we have a break? It's a convenient point. We are taking the 30 minutes break. We may rise.